weights, but the depth is amazing, and the judo's still been great. Here we go, Omarov in white here, Omarov in blue, representing UAE, and hasn't got a world ranking, no world ranking at all. So this is first time he's ever been in a Grand Prix, Grand Slam medal match, and his nose is bleeding, so he'll have to go off immediately. So he must have had a clash going down there then.
He's taken a bit of a bump. It will be Omarov who has to
stand out there on his own.
In the middle. He has medalled in a Grand Slam once before. That was here in Tashkent in 2023.
It was the first kind of series of attacks, wasn't it, there? Not sure if it was a face plant, actually.
Not sure what it was.
Yeah. Do you think he's got any particular tune up there?
Not knock anything out. Anyway, Omarov back on the mat now.
Oh, nice. Sasai Surikomiyachi there. Omarov. Now the old pinewood roll there coming up. They tie off the midsection there and climb over it. How many times have we seen that winning major tournaments? Now that kind of Hoover effect there with the turn is what we're trying to avoid, and he just has a little look at him there. Omarov has a little look at Omarov and says, "Really? Was that necessary?" Yeah, exactly. It was one of those kind of "I really am not a vacuum cleaner" moments. Kosunagari wasn't far off. Nearly latched onto that there. Everybody thought the same as me, I think. Well, I think that, judging what I've seen here now, they've both got quite open with it. Look at that, goes to the outside of the leg there. Great reaction, though, I have to say, from Omarov. That's going to be a score. Yuko scored. Yes, he did. Made a mistake there, didn't he? Omarov came in. Omarov Sakeshi'd him onto his side. First score on the board. Look how he comes a little bit too high, stayed there a little bit too low, just gets tipped there. Look at the hands. It was that right hand onto the lapel there that manages to keep him under control.
So Omarov, in his first ever IJF World Tour event, leads by Yuko with 2 minutes left to go in the difficult cauldron of the Tashkent arena.
I've got to say, he looks to me as if he's been there all the time. You know, he's fighting really confidently, keeping his cool. Defense is good. His transition down to Newaza is good as well. Omarov's coach there, just getting out of his chair, just shouting instructions. Going for it again. And they're going to be up again, still on. You definitely cannot assume that the mate is going to be called. You cannot. And even if you're starting to come up off the ground there, if it's still game on, there's a possibility of throw. That wasn't far off, dropping into the offside commi there.
Sobirov has got a little over a minute.
He's got a torn judo jacket. He's going to have to change it. He's going to have to go off with it. His whole sleeve has been ripped.
Come to bits. But one of the team will take him off to have that changed. We've got a whole...
Yeah, you'd look for a 60-kilo fighter, wouldn't you? It's going to be, isn't it? And it's probably a little bit too big. It's not the perfect fit. And also, it has to go through the same checks.
Judogi control.
Judogi control. So now he's away again. Watch out for a score, which often happens after the first hajime here, because something's going to happen, and that is going to go. Oh, is it going to go? No, he turns out. Wow. And you can use your head now as well to assist, and he did there.
Some of the crowd calling for
Shido.
A
penalty, yeah.
But
probably don't know the new rule.
Well, there are a couple of things. One, he had his hand down on the mat, so that's okay. And then he spun off his head. That's okay. Had his hand. Head only.
Oh, it's going to happen now. Oh, is it? Oh. Wow, all action to... well, they got 31 seconds there. He's trying everything. Look at that. Utsurigoshi is what he's looking for. Or Surigoshi, take your pick.
And he's the one who's leading.
Yeah. Oh, he's got it!
Yes.
He gets the Wazari. And now looking for the finish here. No, he's got to come on top for the outside commi. Lets it run out, and that was a terrific win. Really was. Wow. He really took the fight to him. And a new judogi, you know,
slightly oversized as well.
You know, any one of the things that happened there could have really added to the
could have upset him.
It could have upset him, couldn't it? But it didn't. He kept his cool. Credit to him there. Omarov is the bronze medal winner
in his first outing of any kind.
Fujiwara, we haven't seen him for a bit. He came to this tournament here, looked a bit shaky at the beginning, not quite his usual sharp self, but he's still fighting for a medal here.
Can Jubanazar trouble him, do you think?
No, opposite styles can sometimes, you know, they can cancel, can't they? Can work to your advantage, sometimes it can work against. That's what we're talking about. Gets the Wazari there. That was Zubanazar, got that.
Some people screaming out for Ippon.
Cianagi, and look at that. What a counter. And they're going to have a look, just see if the shoulders touch there. And that's what they're looking at. Tanio Toshi takes him back there. Kind of a mixture, Tanio Toshi and Yoko Gaki, wasn't it? It was...
he may get away with this for Wazari.
For me, I mean, it's a generous hip on it. If it is, you know, but well, we'll see. So Wazari it is.
Yes.
So didn't quite, you know, and we've said, haven't we, on many occasions, if you're not 100% sure, then better for the Wazari. What a great action-reaction technique. Really good attack there. Fujiwara probably thought, yeah, he's on the way. Got the sleeve, got to use it. Had the sleeve, pushed it down. That's going to get him a Shido there. Both of them then get the Shido. This is what I was talking about, opposite styles. Look at the different kumakata there from Jubanazar, going round the back, underneath the armpits. Looking for a different way in, totally different way in than Fujiwara. Still a long way to go. Doesn't want to go outside there. Jubanazar just easily turning it back in. Nice little Sasai Tsurukumiyashi there from Fujiwara. Piling on the pressure. Not looking for the Shido, remember, but he can attack out of trouble. It's got to be a good attack, though.
Fujiwara must be beginning to think that this is not
going my way.
Well, the place.
Yeah.
He's not liking Tashkent, because the last time he was here was for the World Championships back in 2022, and he lost the bronze medal contest to his teammate Nakase Takanori. Here he is in another bronze medal contest in Tashkent, albeit at a slightly lesser level. But this is beginning to get away from here. Wazari down, a minute left to go. Don't worry about that. It was really nice from Jubanazar that he didn't have to worry about the edge there, because you could see Fujiwara waiting for the return.
Still, I think
you've got to come back in. No, I haven't.
Yeah, I still think, you know, they're trying to work it out, the best way to use this edge play now. You know, and Fujiwara piling on the pressure to get in there. As long as he puts a foot in and then tries to look busy, tries to attack off it. That was no-handed, wasn't it?
He lost contact with the hands at the end. I'll give him a pass on that one. He lost contact.
Just a bit. You could say, couldn't you, that Fujiwara was the one that cracked it off.
Half a minute left to go. Single Shido picked up by Jubanazar. Fujiwara has played with the edge a little bit too much for me. See, this keeping him out, well, you know, you don't have to worry about it. It's okay.
Back to the middle, and yeah, like you say,
I'm not going to call
I
anything
think he's
for that.
trying to get the action-reaction. I mean, I would probably be pushing towards the edge, I mean, to try, but then you've got to expect that they might just circle back in, or that they might play for the mate. And he's definitely in defensive mode now, isn't he? But seconds ticking away, and Fujiwara has lost it.
I love this example of, okay, I'm going to go for you on the edge, and do what? You know, you've
got to have a reason for it, haven't you?
You've spent 40 seconds playing around. He is in the final, up against one of the hardest, toughest, most talented athletes in the weight category.
He's starting to establish himself, isn't he, Arbazov? You said that he reminded you of Kanikovsky.
Yes.
Just in his stance and his confidence, you know, and I think he's getting more and more confident as well as he carries on, as he goes through.
20 years old.
Yeah,
Arbazov.
well, that's it, isn't it?
Already 3 times a Grand Slam medalist.
If he can go underneath there, he preferred underneath, he can't go underneath, so he's going to go on top, try and get the leg out. But he hasn't got the top half as tight as he would want it there.
He might be trying the shimiwaza up there.
Sodaguruma Jimmy, is it? Has he got the strangle on? He has got the strangle. That might be on here. So he's worked the hands in here. He's really struggling.
Yeah,
he's got it.
Tap out.
And he's had to tap out there. And that was beautifully taken, wasn't it? So he was right on there to the neck, and that was class.
World silver medalist Timur Arbuzov, and I think that is a crowd silencer.
It was a crowd silencer and a crowd lever, a disperser. Crowd disperser, I think, now, because obviously it didn't go the way that they wanted it to go, but he did have a very, very tall order here with